welcome back to an episode of We Are Trolling Around, and there is a side quest, the Moonkin supply cart that has to be filled with a lot of different resources. Now, during RTS missions, the Moonkin can store resources in their cart. Stored resources can be used later to unlock permanent upgrades.
Zazka just remembered. As Grimlore still the Mugwa's tier, he plucked before the devouring?
It was Zazka who plucked it.
Same thing. Is it still alive? Or lost Grimlore it during the attack on the cradle?
It is still alive, though the leaves are wilting. Grimlore wanted to speak about this to the chieftain, but after the battle...
Noag hope it live. Mugwa tears pretty. And what do they call them, Ku says? Slings?
It is true. Put stone in sling and throw. Good throw can kill a boar.
Smart. What is so, the Moonkin are fighting again. This means Arak struck a pact with that stranger then?
Yes, indeed.
It is not a pact yet, trusted one. They will help the stranger find a temple. Then they will see.
And what is in this temple that will save the Moonkin?
Arak will explain later. What spoke Nerbok and the Bog Tusk about? Slings.
It is true. See, Nerbok always wondered how the Bog Tusk survive. They as tiny as the small tusk, but they are still here. He knows now. They have weapons, slings, and throwing spikes, which they use to harm their enemies from the distance.
Nerbok thinks the Moonkin can make use of these.
Ku said his kin could show the Moonkin how to shape and use them, so they can wield them too. Nerbok said they can use the throwing camp to do it.
A wise idea.
He should have asked Arak first, though.
Forgive him.
All right. Arak will send a couple of smashers to the throwing camp, then. Is there anything else they could do?
There is. While they were marching, Nerbok thought about how the Moonkin could be stronger, and he had an idea for a new sort of warrior, the Wallbreakers. He will need a few skull crushers for that, though. Just send a couple of them to the hitting camp once the workers have set it up. They will know what to do.
All right. Wallbreakers, Spike Flingers, and Throwers. Arak will take care of it. These Wallbreakers Nerbok wants to train. How fight they?
Long story. Let Nerbok just say, it will make it a lot easier for Moonkin warriors to tear down that Chainer tribe camp.
Fine. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Nerbok.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Right. Expert unit recruitment. Troll units can be trained at camps multiple times. Sending a trained troll unit into the same camp of a type of a camp will recruit a stronger expert unit. Sending an expert unit into the respective camp will train a Wallbreaker, the strongest troll unit. If a trained or expert troll unit is sent into a different type of camp, it will be converted to the trained or expert unit of the given camp. The Iron Beaks can only be trained once. The bird thingies.
Chieftain, Master Scrapper Zaramak Blackhand. Slig. He made it not? Arak is very sorry. How feels Zaramak?
How should Zaramak feel? Did the same thing over and over.
Chieftain, their workers are in danger.
Zaramak lose too many apprentices and kin to count, so he make his soul like scrap. The brittle bone can bend it and punch hole into it, but the scrapper shape it into something new and strong. But Slig, he was good kin, a good troll.
He was. And gone too soon.
Alright.
Arak needs...
Let's see what we could shape. Oh, look at that. Now we actually have greed stuff unlocked. Very nice. Let's go back though. But look at this. There are other units that we can talk to. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Looks like I can't do my... Oh. That was an instant heal. Quite nice. Let's just heal a few more here. Can I? Nah, it's not working like that. Oh. Ugh. And there goes another unit. Nice accident. Just absolutely great accident. Why is that one not dead? Come on. Throw. Perfect. And another one dead. So, let's repair this thing. Some unit production. So let's just go for the normal one here, the fight hut. And then there's this other hut, the scrap horde. Ah, yeah, scrap horde. No, wait a minute. Not the fight. This one. The hitting camp. There we go. And then there is another camp, the throwing camp. So we have fight hut, hitting camp, throwing camp, and then you have the hex camp. A lot of different camps. Really convoluted. Okay, so we need a smasher first, of course. So let's get like, I don't know, 3 smashers. And then we can do something else, probably. So, what is it that I also want? Maybe I should just get myself another Stonebreaker in here. Will probably make things a little faster. Also, you don't need characters to train. You don't need workers to train. That's pretty sweet.
Chieftain, how goes the battle? The kin are getting worried.
They need not be. The Moonkin will crush those greenskins.
What on earth is
Chieftain, everything well? Not so well. The hunters crushed 4 beaks. Yuku, Knock Knock, Fika, and Zek. If they crush more, the Moonkin will soon have to scout with their eyes alone.
The chieftain will not let it come to that.
Nice.
Let Akrog see.
What is it?
Closer look.
Chieftain Akrog of the Moonkin. Mugwa prays. Mugwa prays. Akrog has some questions. Who mentioned a great evil temple near the Chainer camp? What meant he?
Oh, that, their big temple up jungle. Big and dead. Brittlebones once lived there.
Hibernians?
Human Brittlebones. The ones who built the big green temples. Ah, it is true. Great evil temple like those.
Why is it evil, though?
Oh, Ku knows not. Bog Tusk Elder T. He always say big unholy monster in there. It is why Ku feels so strange whenever he go there. Like he stand on cliff and is about to fall.
Why were there so few Bog Tusks left? Have they been...
It true, but they not hunted for tusks. Bog Tusk trolls small, but strong, so chainers come for them. Bog Tusks make good slaves.
Akrog is sorry they have had to suffer so much at the hands of the chainers.
Ku's sorry too. Even if all chainers get killed now, they probably not scared off for long. Bog Tusks should keep moving.
Akrog knows the feeling. The chainers must still have many Bog Tusks in their camps. How will they rescue the slaves who are still out there?
Lot more Bog Tusks is slaves than is free. It true. Getting them back no be easy. But Ku and Kin got to try. Mugwa can help them.
Akrog is sure Mugwa will do everything she can, but they must be careful.
They be careful. Chieftain Akrog not worry. Bog Tusks not good at words, but they good at sneak.
A clever plan. He wishes Ku and his tribe the very best of luck.
Right.
This looks interesting.
Akrog wanted to ask Nerbok about the different Moonkin warriors. He knows them best.
That is true. Ask.
The Smashers. What is the best way to use them in a battle?
It is useful to have a few of them around. When they are not fighting, he can send them to one of the camps to make them even stronger.
How can Skull Crushers help them in battle?
Once a Smasher has been through the hitting camp, he becomes a Skull Crusher. He will be stronger and tougher, helping the Moonkin fight more dangerous enemies.
How could the Moonkin make the best use of their throwers?
Nerbok may be magnificent, but he cannot yet see into the future. Throwing with slings like the Bog Tusks is new to the Moonkin. They will have to try it out.
What use is a Wallbreaker to the Moonkin?
Of great use indeed. Especially if they need to tear down an enemy camp. Send a Skull Crusher back to the hidden camp to become a Wallbreaker.
How will the tribe's Ironbeaks help them in battle?
This is more Crumb's place than Nerbok's, but very well. If it has not been through one of the camps, it is best to use an Ironbeak to scout the area. They are not strong enough to fight, but they are fast.
How can an Ironbeak fighter be best used in battle?
An Ironbeak fighter has been through the hidden camp, so they can attack the tribe's enemies from the air.
Akrog has enough knowledge for now. He thanks Nerbok.
Nerbok doubts that, but very well.
Some reason, yeah, we need scrap for it. We need scrap. And scrap does not need to be obtained in a very special way. Like, look at this. We can just summon some scrap collectors, some scrappers, and they can just pick it up in the wild. That is the nice thing about it. You don't need scrap piles for it to work. That's actually pretty sweet. So we get an infinite amount of iron just for being around. That's pretty neat. Well, scrap in this case. Did I make all of that? No, not yet. What did I get? Some buildings allow the researcher of technologies. Yeah. Do I have that? The research stuff. Where's my research? They say that the buildings allow for research, but they do not say which ones. Well, that you can do this. Poison is added to the spike, making enemies slow. Well, why not? Put resources into the card. How much more do we need? Let's go for like a little bit of scrap. Yeah, why don't we just go with scrap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And then I can get...
Enemies are attacking!
Good. 5, 5, 10, 10. That's actually a pretty decent one. So, let's kill this one, like so. Good, let's do some AoE and a little bit of frost damage as well. Sweet. Also maybe a bit of healing. The general heal. General. And throw.
That was all of them. Let them crush their nest too, just to be safe.
The Arak nest. Sadly, we can't take it over. Or at least,
What is needed?
if you can, I don't know how.
More problems to solve.
Ah, okay, can't smash it. Come on. Ooh, bow and arrows. But we don't use bow and arrows. Hey. So,
He might be old. This is that broken bridge Ku spoke of, no? Trainers smash it good.
Nothing that the workers cannot fix. They just need scrap.
Chieftain, how goes the battle? The kin are getting worried. They need not be. The Moonkin will crush those greenskins.
Let Akrog see.
Chieftain, everything well?
Not so well. The hunters crushed 4 beaks. Yuku, Knock Knock, Fika, and Zek. If they crush more, the Moonkin will soon have to scout with their eyes alone.
The chieftain will not let it come to that.
alright. Let's now. But there isn't. No, there's no other bridge. Need more power. Are there enemies? Yes. Oh, look at those. Look at those little orcs in relation to the top. Like they're twice the size.
Worker Butuk, no? How looks the bridge?
Butuk thinks it should hold, Chieftain, even for the Moonblood.
Nordic work carefully.
Ha! The moon can do it! Chieftain Akrog, great chieftain, like his sire. They won not the battle. They only mended a bridge.
The first step is still a step. The beaks in Anuk's eyes also just returned from their scouting.
Good. They found the Chainer tribe camp then.
Uh-huh. It is where the Bogtusks say it is, and the Brittlebone Temple is there too.
But there is more. For example, there is many scrap piles in the west. If they claim the ground there, scrappers can collect it.
Good idea. What else?
Well, one of the beaks sniffed out more trolls across the river. Crumb cannot say, but maybe they are bog tusks.
Maybe Puck's hunters. Ku think the chainers take them, but they must have get away. Please, Chieftain Akrog, save them.
You will see what they can do. Is there anything worth knowing about the Chainer tribe camp?
Just a tribe camp, and not a big one. Still, they need to be careful. The Moonkin are not what they used to be.
They will be careful, but merciless. These greenskins have hunted and enslaved trolls for years. Let the Moonkin return the favor.
So, Akrog heeded Nerbok's advice. Nerbok must admit, he expected him not to.
It was good advice. These warriors will make the battle a lot easier. Now, enough of the talking. There is a battle ahead.
And the Moonkin will bring Mugwa honor.
Let's get all of the units and go on further.